Alright, back to this. Howdy, what's the latest? Nothing there. So much to do today. I'm still cleaning up the mess from that magician a few weeks ago. If you don't want to help me, then shoot. The name's Steve. Pleasure to meet y'all. I mightn't be the wisest old dog in town, but I can teach y'all a few tricks. Actually, no, I cannot. I'm a dog. Carry on. Mom says it's super dangerous to leave the village right now, so just don't, okay? But I'm saving up all my money to leave the village someday. I've hidden my life savings somewhere super secret. You'll never find it. You dig around the vase and find something. Obtain 2... Huh. Someone must have put this here on purpose. You feel kind of bad taking it. I can't find the money I hid in the vase nearby. Where did it go? That was my entire life savings. I can't put it back, so not much I can do about that. Well, I'm waiting for Misaki to teach me. Up there. He's sleeping. Hey, don't leave town just yet. Take a look around and speak to me when you're ready. I just love food. I adore it. I'm waiting for Miss Misaki to teach me about Japanese cuisine. This is the kitchen. Get out of here. Alright, alright. At least someone's eating the turkey now. It's been out for like weeks, though. Hello, I speak good English, yes? You would never guess that I was born in a non-English speaking country, yes? I practice my English every day. Sometimes I practice twice. Hehe. I love refreshing drinks. Miss Misaki said she will teach me about delicious Japanese beverages. Some people in this world will tell you that you can't do something or other. To those people, all you need to say is, I can and I will. Your words are only as good as your actions. Do you best and succeed where others say you will fail. It is with this success that you will attain happiness. Alright. Cat. Aw, it's sleeping. And the end. Can't eat another bite. But I can't go home either. This pizza is all I have left in the world. Drop the last slice. Oh, there's plenty on there. Hello, whippersnapper. How are your lessons with Misaki? I hope you are learning a lot. Many moons have passed since these old bones stood on dry land. Am I a sailor, you ask? Arr. Nay, I am just a humble merchant from the swamp. Arr. Usual Final Fantasy things. Check every drawer. Alright. And I'm guessing... Hello, dear. It's just 10... I don't know what the... 10 yen? I don't know. I don't know the value, the name of the currency. Snowman! Whoa. I'm just a lonely snowman. Please leave me be. Oh, you're really going. Don't go. Alright. Dragon statue doesn't talk. It's a snowman stronger than statue. Hello again. What would you like to do? I've kind of already gone through all of what I know so far off screen, just to get a refresher since I only do this once a week. So we're just going to continue with new lessons and see where we end up. How was your day in town? You must be ready to continue. You can now explore the world map and travel to our next destination. Head north out of town to view the world map. We want to visit the Castor Marsh next. Leah and I are ready this time. We won't let you down. Let's do it. North it is. Castor Marsh. Okay, that's the pool. So this is Castor Marsh. I've lived in Snowleaf Village my whole life, but I've never even come near this place. Why would you need to? This place is super boring. Maybe it was boring in the past, but now it's full of dangerous Hiragana warriors. It's best we stay alert. You read my mind, Claire. We'll clear out the Hiragana warriors as we go. By the way, if you're in a hurry, you can dash by holding the shift key while moving. Try it out. I have it set to auto run. Oh, one more thing. If we're low on HP or someone has been knocked unconscious, return to town and stay at the inn. It will restore us back to full health. Nothing on the sign. Okay. It's K and key. And we were surprised. Ow. Ow. Answer. Okay. Answer. Okay. Answer. Key. Answer. Key. They outspeed us. Wow. We have a new weapon for Claire. We got that going for us. Fortunately, look like we're doing too well. I'm hoping I don't exactly have to grind. Okay, one down. Take care of that one. Key. There it is. Bless. What about you guys? Alright, the only person that actually has any abilities is Misaki. She only had enough for 2 casts. Alright, so we might have to pay a trip to the inn. Obtain buckler. Pop. Small shield can be strapped to the arm, allowing full use of weapons as normal. I think there's like an L and R key, but I don't remember what it is. I'm assuming the rest of them just have pot lids. You don't have anything. That. You also had nothing. You have a fence post, apparently. K and key again. Alright. At least you're consistent. This time we'll go all in on just one. Especially with those low damage rolls. There we go. Alright, and then key. Alright. Okay, got Bless and Reflect. Fantastic. Support. Grants a small defense boost to all party members. Duration 3 turns, cost 5 MP. Alright. Eric, you're just eating up all of our supplies. Alright. I want to grab that chest, and I'll probably head back to the inn. I don't exactly want to pop items yet, especially since we just got 1400, which we can use to buy some much needed equipment. That is K, and then that thing has the, was it Dokugan, or whatever it's called. That makes that into a G sound. So that would be go. That's a go. Figure that out once we deal with this one, though. Oh, one of them's K. part of the memorization is like the sheets and other programs that I've been going through to kind of refresh my memory. It has generally a very similar layout of like what order the letters come in, and they usually do it by columns. So usually, even if I don't really remember exactly what it is, I might remember what position it is, and that usually will tell me what, at least what the second part of the combination is. Usually, like whether it's a, e, a, o, the vowels. This is gi, or sorry, gay, or g, no, gay. Go and gay. Yeah. That's how you pronounce it. Yeah. It's a lot easier now that we got a level up out of this. Got more money. Oh, don't do that. Thank you. That again. I think it's a hard G, right? Of course, it doesn't tell me that. All right. Let's go ahead back to town real quick, and then we'll finish the rest of it. Okay, that's a gi and ki. It seems like we only need 3, so I'll do 3 and then 1 on the other. And ki is kind of like, it looks like a key essentially. Up here. Okay. Good stuff. Let's head back. Sorry if you're seeing something pop up in the bottom right corner. Getting updates for other games. Yeah, it's not gonna help me. I don't want to go through the entire lesson. Alright. Alright, so I'm using Iron Knuckle right now. I can get the boxing gloves now if I really want to just go all out on attack. Part of me kind of wants to do that. He tends to attack first too. Also, how do you type with boxing gloves on? Alright, let's equip. Yeah, there we go. Nearly double my attack and magic attack. I can live with that. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone can actually use the other weapon. So I'll have to sell it. Which is fine. And we could buy... buy armor if we really want to. I think I'm just gonna save it. Alright, and save here, so all saved. Alright. Alright. Let's go and ga. Sorry, I'm getting a little mixed up there. Alright, go. Ga for the other one. Hoping I can finish it off with just 2 now. Now that I have a... well, I figured 1 would be enough too. Alright, that works out rather well, because now I can kill one of the Hiraganas before they actually attack. Have everyone else focus on the other one. Oh no, looks like the bridge is out. No sweat. I bet with some solid logs I could build a bridge to help us cross. Really? Well, if you know how, I'll give you a hand. It's sorted then. Let's hunt around for some strong logs. 3 logs should be enough. But where to look? Maybe there? Alright. And the path is clear. Go figure. Alright. Ko. Ku. Because it's shaped like a cuckoo. Or a bird going coo. There we go. With a level again, that's good. Ramune, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. Okay, that is Ka. Yep. Okay, more level ups. Be in pretty good shape. This is a good log. Let's take it with us. Seem to give cheerful music while I was grabbing those logs. Alright, Ga. Definitely hope I'm pronouncing it right. One of the things it did warn us about is making sure we keep it to a hard G and not a J sound. So if it was a J sound, it'd be Ja. So I think I'm doing it right. Okay, leveled up. I don't think they've gotten any abilities yet. Okay. Shaped like a keg. Most RPGs, it's generally best to go offense, so getting the best weapons is usually a safe option. And while repetition's nice, I don't exactly want to be stuck on random encounters. Okay, Inky. Yeah, it's a bit of a powerhouse. Okay, and go. Nice. Looks like we have enough logs to build a bridge. Let's work together. Phew, done. Great, thank you. Onward. sense a strong foe nearby. Would you like to save the game before continuing? Well, I'm not going hardcore. What is this place? It's never used to be here. I wonder, could this be where the Hiragana warriors are being summoned from? It must be, right? What else could it be here for? Maybe that Japanese magician guy just likes strange lawn art. I sense something powerful nearby. Maybe we should come back at some other time. Uh-oh, no time for that. Watch out! Noburo appears. Ahaha, how sweet, you've come for another round of punishment. Noburo. Saki, what do we do? This guy kicked my butt last time I fought him. Just stay calm. Together we can do this. I'm ready to take him down. You can count on me. Ha 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 ha, how courageous. Let's see what you've got. Noburo summoned allies. Everyone, listen very carefully. Do not attack Noburo, only attack the Hiragana warriors. We are not yet strong enough to defeat Noburo, but if we defeat enough of his summons, we can deplete his energy and live to see another day. Now, do your best. Well, we kinda have to, or we'll die, apparently. So, go. Ka. We're summoning a new ally. That is a new ally. That's Goo. Alright. So, Goo. That is A. It's the letter E, but it's pronounced A. Alright, let's go. Grr. Noburo fled the battle. Alright. Phew, he's gone. At least for now. That was exhausting. At least we were able to deal with the Hiragana warriors, right? We've definitely learned a lot so far. We'll get him next time. We should head back to town and rest for today. Tomorrow, we'll start learning the next set of Hiragana. Come talk to me in town when you're ready. Sure, we'll save our progress. Okay. Wish I could give it back, because I don't really need $2. Alright, what do we got? We're just short of being able to buy a Wakizashi. Definitely want to save up for better weapons. 55 each. I did get 3 of them. So what if I do this? So we'll sell the 3 Ramune that we collected. Buy what I need. Saki seems to be our weakest damage dealer, so getting her damage up would be nice. Yeah, 38. Well, yeah, there's 7 higher. Eric and freaking Leon are still using basic stuff. Alright. And then we can save. Alright. Hello again. What would you like to do? Let's continue with the new lesson. Welcome back. Let's carry on with the next lesson. I have something special prepared for today. Before we study more Hiragana, we're going to learn some Japanese vocabulary. Let's learn some Japanese vocabulary. To give you a break from learning hiragana every lesson, we will mix it up and learn vocabulary every now and then. We'll cover 10 new words at each lesson. So I believe in the previous video I mentioned that the only thing I've gone over is the hiragana characters themselves, and that's even before, that's without Bakugan and stuff like that. So this is all new stuff to me. So let's see if we can figure this out. As we go, we will demonstrate how to read and pronounce each word. You'll see how to write each word in hiragana based on the hiragana we know so far. Unfortunately, you guys are probably not going to hear the pronunciation, and neither will I. So I will apologize ahead of time if I butcher any of the pronunciations. I'll show you our first word and demonstrate how these vocabulary lessons work. Let's break down the text above. The first line in blue is how to write the Japanese word in Romanji. Romanji is a system designed to transcribe Japanese words using the English alphabet. Alright. Romanji is very common, and there's a good chance that you've come across it before. Words that are borrowed from Japanese use Romanji. And think of words like tsunami, karaoke, sensei, etc. Romanji is super simple and easy to read. As you learn more hiragana and gain an understanding of the syllables used in Japanese, you'll be able to write words in Romanji as well as hiragana. For the vocabulary we are using, you can use the Romanji reading until we learn all the relevant hiragana, which brings me to the next line written in black. This is the hiragana reading of the word. As lessons get more advanced and you learn more hiragana, these words will become entirely written in hiragana. So, as you can see, we know what we know the letter I, which was an E, but we haven't learned ha yet. When these are syllables used that we haven't learned yet, I'll just display the Romanji. So, in our example above, you'll see that it is hai. We haven't learned the hiragana for ha yet, but we've learned E. Say, yeah. The dashes in between are just to symbolize the gap between each syllable. You don't need to actually write these in hiragana or Romanji. And finally, our third line in orange is the English translation of the word. So the example above teaches us that the Japanese word hai means yes in English. Awesome. Next, I'll discuss how to pronounce it properly. This word sounds like hi or high. However, remember how E sounds like E? The word hi actually is actually pronounced hai. But since Japanese is a language spoken at a rapid pace, the syllables tend to merge. The general rule of thumb when speaking Japanese is that the sounds of syllables do not change regardless of what syllable they follow or precede. We all know that English words can change pronunciation in different ways and may not even be pronounced as they are written. However, in Japanese, every syllable has a specific pronunciation, and it's the same in every word it appears in. There are a couple of little exceptions, but nothing to be concerned with at this stage. Would you like to listen to the pronunciation of hi again? I will, but you guys won't be able to hear it.
Hi.
Yeah, it's said so fast, it literally just sounds like hi. Continue lesson. Let's look at our second word. This is E. Let's see. The I's are pronounced E, and the E is pronounced A. So, yeah, which means no. This is an interesting word because it's made up only of vowels. When dealing with repeated vowels such as E, you draw out the length of the sound. It's not quite the same as repeating the vowel twice. Listen carefully to the example pronunciation. Yeah. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Continue lesson. Let's look at our next word. Watashi is the Japanese word for I, used when referring to yourself. It's not a substitute for the letter I. You'll use watashi often in conversation when talking about yourself. It's a formal and polite word. There are other more casual words used to refer to yourself in Japanese, but they are saved for chatting with your friends and family.
私
Alright, that one's pretty straightforward. Watashi. Continue lesson. Ready for word 4?
あなた
Anata is the Japanese word for you, used when referring to the person you are talking to.
あなた
You can use this word in conversation when talking about your conversation partner. However, it can be considered rude to use it in the wrong context. Most of the time, you refer to people by their name, even when talking directly to them. It sounds weird in English, but it's normal in Japanese.
あなた
Anata. Alright. Continuing lesson. Ready for word 5. The rest of the words in this lesson are for objects used when studying. Look around now. Hopefully you have most of these things handy.
ペン
Pen is the Japanese word for pen. Who knew? This is a word that has been borrowed from English.
ペン
It's an easy word, and it's even pronounced the same. When you write words borrowed from the other languages in Japanese, you wouldn't normally use hiragana. Instead, you would use a set of characters called katakana, which are specifically for foreign words. However, since this software is about learning hiragana, we will write borrowed words like pen in hiragana and romanji. Would you like to listen? I know how to pronounce pen. Ready for word 6. Inputsu is Japanese for pencil.
鉛筆
It's a bit of a mouthful, so listen to the pronunciation a few times and practice saying it slowly.
鉛筆
Inputsu. Alright, inputsu it is. For pencil. Word 7.
机
Suku, or sukue, is Japanese for desk,
机
and that's all it tells you.
机 机 机
Give me a moment.
机 机 机 机 机
Yeah. So the TSU part, it's I believe pronounced su. Even I think you technically pronounce the T, but like it mentioned before, it's very very quick. So su. Well, actually, you don't pronounce. I think it's you don't pronounce the S, so it's a B tukue, which is I think is how it's pronounced. I can't really tell on the software. Unfortunately, it's pretty not the best. RPG Maker is generally not designed for producing vocal speech. Continue the next lesson. Ready for word 8? Isu is Japanese for chair.
椅子
Isu. Isu's for chair.
椅子
Continue lesson. Word 9. Han is Japanese for book.
本
Your pronunciation again. Han. For book. Continue lesson.
ノ
Word
ート
10. Noto is Japanese for notebook.
ノート
Noto. For notebook. That's the end of our first vocabulary lesson. You now know 10 Japanese words that are going to be very useful. Well done. We're going to move on to the next hiragana lesson. Before we do, would you like to save your progress? Yes. It's time to learn our third set of hiragana characters. There's 5 new characters to learn in this lesson. I will go through each character individually and teach you how to same stuff as before. The characters we are learning in this lesson are Sa, Shi, Su, Se, and So. These characters follow our pattern of A, I, U, A, O. The slight exception to this is Shi, which adds a soft H sound. I'll pronounce each one for you as we go so you get the right idea. Here's our first new character.
さ
This is Sa, or Sa. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Sa.
さ
Alright, as always, I'm not going to be writing anything. But feel free to do it on your own if you wish to. Practice writing the character now. Some tips: tilt the horizontal line properly. Like ki, the number of strokes varies depending on the font. Use the form in the animation as best practice.
し
This is she or she. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as she.
し
Let's practice writing it. This character is made up of just one stroke. The vertical line is straight, but make sure you curve it correctly at the bottom.
す
This is Su, or Su. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as Su.
す
One more time. Practice writing the character now. Some tips. It's written in 2 strokes. The tail at the bottom curves slightly after the loop.
せ
This is se, or se. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as se.
せ
One more time. Alright. The vertical line on the right, it has a slight tail formed when your pen lifts.
そ
This is one I tend to mess up often. This is so, or so. It's a consonant followed by a vowel and makes up a single syllable. You pronounce this as so.
そ
Because there's another symbol that's similar to this one where the bottom part is hooked the other way. Make this character with just one stroke. Make sure to curve the last part properly. That's it. We finished this set of Hiragana. These 5 characters, sa, shi, su, se, so, are all quite commonly used, so be sure to memorize them. We will save our progress. I'm going to show you some common Japanese words written entirely in Hiragana. Sound them out using the knowledge you have so far, say the words out loud, and you'll probably get the meaning right away. This is our first Japanese word. You know these characters now. Can you guess what the word is? So that's sushi.
寿司
Did you say sushi? That's correct. Sushi is a Japanese word that's known in many cultures.
寿司
Sushi is a popular dish made with raw fish. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. It will surely enhance your appreciation of Japanese. I've had it. It's pretty good. Here's our second Japanese word. It's a tough one. There's one character we haven't learned yet. Can you spot it? That would be in or n, which is the second character there. So, say, let's see, say, in, say, sensei. Is that what it's it? Is that what it is? Because the last one's e. So that'd be S-E-N-S-E-I, sensei. The character we haven't learned is the second one there, N. This is the character for this is the character for the letter N. Now that you know that, can you work out what the word is? If you're having trouble, break it down and spell it out as it sounds. It will look like this: sensei.
先生
Looks like you've written sensei. Sensei is a word you've probably heard a lot in movies and television. Sensei means teacher or master in Japanese.
先生
Sensei is very commonly used in karate when addressing your master. Here's our third Japanese word. It's a tough one. It's another tough one. There's one character here we haven't learned yet. Can you spot it? Let's see. There's ka, there's o, and then there is ke, and then there's that one. The font is a little something I'm not as familiar with. I think it's wa. So ka. Kawan, let's see. I can't. Is it wa? Character we haven't learned is the second one. Oh, ra. I got mixed up. So the second one there is ra, or ra. R's are very weird in this language. It's like a mixture of like L, R, and something else. This is the character for the syllable ra. So it'd be ka, ra, o, ne? Or, sorry. Oh, wait. Karaoke. That is what it is. Now that if you're having trouble, break it down. This was at karaoke. We usually pronounce it karaoke.
カラオケ
Looks like we've written karaoke. Karaoke is a fun singing activity. Maybe you've visited a karaoke club or sung karaoke at home before.
カラオケ
Karaoke. That's how it's pronounced in Japanese, apparently. Did you know that the word karaoke originated from Japanese? Well, you do now. That's all for our Japanese words this lesson. Once you've learned some hiragana, we'll learn some new words. Do you remember our friend the Dakuten? This guide lets us change the sound of hiragana. You'll remember we used it for, on the Ka series of characters that turn their sound from K to G. Here's some good news. We can use Dakuten on our newly learned Saw series. Adding Dakuten to the characters we've learned in this lesson transforms the sound from S to Z. I'll go through our 5 new characters and show you what they become when you add Dakuten. This is Za, or Za. You pronounce this as Za. Write Za as normal, then add our Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
ザ
Don't need another pronunciation.
ジ
This is G, or G. You pronounce this as G. The character is an exception in this set as it's not a Z syllable. Write G as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above.
ジ
This is Zu, or Zu. You pronounce this as Zu. Write Zu as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position in the image above. Practice writing Zu now. This is Ze, or Ze. You pronounce this as Ze. Write Ze as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above. Okay.
ゾ
And this is Zo. You pronounce this as Zo. Write Zo as normal, then add your Dakuten marks in the position shown in the image above. We've now finished the set. From this lesson, you learned a total of 10 new hiragana and apparently, 15 words or 20 words? You obtained Study Guide 3. Use this from the items menu to quickly revise this lesson. That wraps up this lesson. Great work. Let me guess, now you're going to quiz us? You know it. Aw, man. Chin up, Leon. We need to revise what we've learned, or we'll get our butts kicked next time we go out to battle hiragana warriors. Eric's right. Frankly, I want to learn as much as possible, as I can as soon as possible, so I can give Nobara a piece of my mind. All in due time, let's focus on our quiz. Question 1. What is this character here? This is she. Correct. Well done. Question 2. What is this character? That is so. Correct. Well done. Question 3. What is this character? That is O. Correct. Well done. Question 4. What is the character for the English sound Zu? Well, there's only one thing that has Dakuten, which would be this one. Correct. Well done. Question 5. What is the character for the English sound Sa? That would be this one here. It's generally, it looks like a sign post on the top there, which is how you kind of get the mnemonics for it. So there is Sa. Correct. Well done. Congratulations, you completed the quiz. I kind of wish there were more questions. Let's take a break from our study for now, head into town and relax. If you need to stock up on items or equipment, be sure to do so. It might be a good idea now to look around for side quests. Side quests are optional tasks you can complete for a reward, and each side quest will teach you more Japanese. Try talking to people in town with exclamation icons above their heads. Make sure to check the inn and the tavern too. When you finish exploring the town, come find me, and we'll continue our lesson. Oops. Alright. Okay. So for right now, it looks like there's a side quest there. A side quest there. And 2 side quests there. Again, I apologize if I mispronunciate anything. I actually have enough trouble. I actually have general speech issues, even with English words, so pronunciations can be rather difficult for me. But hopefully, you guys are getting something out of this. I certainly am learning some new things, and hopefully, I don't forget those things. Because if we do forget them, we will die. Because that's how this game works. So, I am the Depressed Eeyore. See you guys next time.